the George Manz Coins YouTube channel. I'm Terry Massey here again, of course, with George Manz. Last week on the channel we looked at the tokens of the Hudson's Bay Company and how they were used up till about 1962 in some areas of Canada. Today we're going to look at the long service medals of the Hudson's Bay Company. So what can you tell me, George?
Well, in 1920, the Hudson's Bay Company celebrated its 250th anniversary. On May the 2nd, 1670, King Charles II gave a royal charter to the Hudson's Bay Company, and they started trading in furs in Canada shortly thereafter. In 1920, because it was such a milestone event, the governor of the Hudson Bay Company, Sir Robert Molesworth Kindersley, he came to Canada to participate in the many events planned for the occasion. Most of these events took place in Winnipeg, which was the headquarters of the Hudson Bay Company. I own 3 different Hudson Bay long service medals. The first one has the date 1920, which is when the 250th anniversary was, and the reverse is quite beautiful. It's presented to W.D. Stewart Edwards. It was awarded in 1931 for 15 years service, and it's silver.
When they would do a medal like this for each individual person, they were personalized to the person.
They were engraved for each person. The second silver medal was awarded to J.C. LeGrove. It was awarded in 1948 for 15 years service. 15 years there. And because he worked another 5 years, he got another 5-year pin as well. Okay. So he's a 20-year.
So they would add bars to the long service medals depending on their anniversary date with it.
And the last one is a 9-carat gold medal awarded to Miss L.R. Herron. It was awarded in 1948 for 30 years faithful service. And so she had been working there for 30 years when she was awarded this. These are all come in their original cases, and they're highly collectible, although not very many people collect them, but I find them quite interesting.
They are quite interesting, especially with, it just shows the value of the employee back to the employer back in those days, and how, the perks of the job that, we don't see in this day and age. And the cases, even with them, they're in their original cases. They're absolutely beautiful to crush with the velvet that they're in and presented like that. Unique that you can see, see it in the close-ups too, that how they've built the rest of the medal, and then the name, when personalized, is just simply engraved with it.
Right.
When they would do the long service, and I don't know how in-depth your history was, would they bring them to one central location for the long service awards, or would the management of the company go to the locations with the staff?
Don't know the answer to that question.
Okay.
Good question, but I don't know the answer. I would assume it would be some of both. Sometimes they would, if you were in Manitoba, maybe they would bring you down to Winnipeg. If you're in the Northwest Territories, I don't think they were bringing you to Winnipeg.
You got it in the mail, or the inter-office mail, as it were. So they're very, very interesting, beautiful too, and neat that they would use the whole military style with them in regards to this too. Is there any other collectors that collect these in Canada?
Oh, certainly, but we're talking small numbers. We're not talking thousands of people.
So you guys are all pretty much on a first name basis then?
Well, some of us are.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. For anything else we should know about these?
No, I just find them. It's not something that I see very often, so when I do, I like to get them for my collection.
Yeah, this is great, and a great Hudson's Bay theme the last 2 weeks that we've had here. Do you have more in your collection for Hudson's Bay?
I do. I hope to do them in a later YouTube
future episodes.
Yeah,
perfect. Okay, thanks for joining me today, George.
Thank you.